one of the craziest thing I've learned this year is business do fail when they are on top. Businesses do fail when they have money. Let's say, for example, if you're from Kenya, you know Nakumatt, you know Tuskys, they have been up. They were up for long. They were the giant supermarket in Kenya, but then they both fell when they were on top. They both fell when they were doing very well. They were really thriving, but then they still fell when they were on top. Like, how do you fail from something you don't have? You cannot fail if you don't have the money. So if we are not careful, most of the time the business do fail when they are on the top. Hey, my name is Caroline Kihugu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you, my friend, for coming back, for tuning in, and for giving me motivation to keep moving through watching and subscribing. Thank you for 398 subscribers. I am grateful for that. Well, today I would like to talk about understanding profit. I know, right? Most of us do not like talking about money. Most of us do not understand about money. That's the reason we don't like talking about it. And we are still struggling with money, finances. And we like blaming everybody apart from ourselves. That is why most of us don't like talking about it. And talking of profit, I know we say that this is a learning group where I know if I'm struggling with something, somebody else is doing the same. Somebody else is struggling with the same. And if one of us do get a solution, we like educating each other, we like motivating each other, and we like bringing solution for one another. And I've been thinking about money and finances for a while now, and I've tried to understand profit. And let's be honest, why do you start a business? We all start a business to make profits, unless you are an NGO. Everybody in business do start a business to make money. Forget about all those other things like, it's my passion, it's my what. No, we all start a business to make profits. So if we don't understand the profits, then we are not in business. If we do not understand our profits, then we are doing something wrong. And the reason most of us do not understand our profits is because we don't even know how much we're making. Like, I am in business, but then I never take the chance, I never take the time to do my calculations and understand how much I'm making. Like, I don't know how much I am making. So how would I understand my profits if I don't know what I'm making? Like, we never take the time to do the calculations and say, you know what, this is how much I put into the business today, this is how much it's brought me, so this is my profit margin. But then most of us never understand it. And if there are people I would like to respect, are the people running shops. Like, you know, there's somewhere I learned that most of these people, in a crate of bread, just that single bread is their profit. So imagine if right now at my place, a single bread is going for 65, and other places at 70 bob. So if I eat the single bread, or if I take that 70 shillings out of that crate, then I've taken out all my profit. Meaning that out of the whole crate of bread I've eaten, out of the whole crate I've sold, then I've not met profit for that month because I ate that one single bread. So I'm trying to understand how this business work, the shop business work, but mostly because I think the more you sell, the more you get the profit from the shop. So we don't know, or we don't understand our profits because we simply do not understand how much we make. let me not talk about that because I'll be in trouble. For a while I thought, as long as, okay, I've been in business for the last 3 years, and for the better part of it I thought, as long as I can pay for the car, as long as I can pay for transport, as long as I pay the people I'm working with, as long as I pay my house, as long as I have food on the table, then I'm good to go. But then recently, when I needed to advance the job, that's when I understood, well, I need to rethink about my life. I need to rethink about this whole business idea, this whole business aspect. And I thought, I am not doing things the right way where profit comes. I need to start rethinking. Like, how many times have you heard your money is your money? Okay, how many times have you heard that the business money is not your money and I need to separate it from my money? I'm sure we've heard that countless times. And what action have you taken? Most of us just take it as it is just another saying, and I am a victim. Like, I'll be that kind of a person who will tell you, just send me here because I blocked my account and I cannot go to the bank, so just send it to my personal number. And I want to tell you, the moment it's sent into my personal number, I'll either buy credit, I'll either buy junks, I'll use it. I'll be so generous to a point that I have enough to start giving out, simply because it's there, it's available, and I'm not accounting for it. But whenever it's sent to the right account, then I know that this is not my money. I need to do better, and I cannot misuse it because it's not my money. So one thing the moment I started accounting for every single cent coming from my business, then I am really trying to understand that, well, Carol, you know what? You don't really have that much as you thought. You don't have as much as you thought you had to go by with. And that's when I started understanding that I don't have enough to go do shopping every time I want. I don't have much to go for parties, sherehes, and that's when they start calling you stingy. And you know what? The fact remains that if somebody is stingy, it's because they don't have the money. Well, I might have the money, but then it's not my money, it's the business's money. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over. But anyway, if you need to start understanding your profits, account for it. And after accounting for it, something else we think we've mastered is, this is what I made. Maybe out of the 1,000 shillings I invested, maybe I got the extra 500, and I think the 1,000 is back and the 500 is my profit. So what do? I go take it, celebrate it, maybe it can eat that day. Well, when it comes to the end month, then I have these bills to pay. I have more business expenses that need my attention, but then I don't have the finances because I took the 500 that I was supposed to save, that was meant for the business growth, but then I took it for my personal growth, for my personal gain, which was wrong, because we are advised that everybody who is in business should account for things like the salary. You're also an employee. So if you're making 500 shillings, then maybe 200 is your salary, maybe 100 is somebody's salary, your employee salary, maybe the hand need to be reinvested back. Maybe, you see, when you have that plan, you will understand your profit. But then when you take the 500 and maybe what am I saying? But then when I take the 500 and spend it for that day, trust me that at the end of the month you'll be like, no, what do I do with this money? Where do I get money from? You'll be scratching your head because you did not plan for it, because you took everything that was meant for the business growth or for the business sustainability and misused it. And simply because you do not understand how much you're getting and how much you need to pay yourself. I know most of us think that the profit is our money. Sorry to disappoint, but then the profit is not your money. The profit is the business money, and it's there to make the business grow. Like, where do you want to be in maybe a year to come, in 5 months, in 2 months, in 10 years? Do you want to still be in the same place? Do you still want to wake up every morning, rush to the office because you're self-employed? If you want to be an entrepreneur and be free, then it means that you will have to sacrifice this profit. Get yourself some salary and let the business money remain to be the business money. I hope I make sense. So from today, henceforth, I know that I'm a work in progress, and I am working towards understanding my profits as well, because I know that I have not figured it out, but then I am more conscious about it. And we say that we are going to grow together, so we are doing this thing together, and together shall we grow. Together we are going to make life much better. I hope I do make sense. If I do, kindly comment below. If I do, subscribe if you've not already subscribed. Some of you do watch and they have not subscribed. You see that red button written subscribe. That's where you touch and you've subscribed to this channel. And maybe also like that way you help the other person who might want to hear this topic and they don't know, or they are struggling with the same thing we are and want to make better life choices for themselves. If this made sense, kindly subscribe, like, share. Till next time, bye, and work on our profits and profit margins. Bye.